Those moments before kickoff, there's no better place in the world to be. You're in a stadium, something really dramatic is about to occur, and I get to describe it.
Our jobs, we think that we're in the sports and entertainment field, we're actually in the memory-making field.
Toro crew, you guys all set?
The emotions are going to be high for all of us to finally see Battle Red come to life. When we have a primetime game, we're trying to do something unique and special.
My name is Juan Rodriguez. I'm the Senior Vice President of Operations and Event Management. What we're doing today is really going through our final checks of the facility and making sure that we're all set. We kind of push ourselves as an organization to get comfortable with the uncomfortable, and what that means is look for the little things. The littlest of things make a difference to people when they come here. You just kind of walk in the areas to make sure that nothing was forgotten in the overall sweeps of the building, and you kind of find some treasures sometimes that you just gotta get rid of. This is really why we do what we do the day before, is just kind of go around. If it was a bigger issue or a bigger concerns, we have a team that can now come get deployed here. We kind of check our egos at the door, that we're all facility services or housekeeping for the day. You see a piece of trash that you're walking by, you're expected to pick it up. And there is no pride. There is no his job, her job, their job. Even though it's the day before a game, we will come through today and wipe down every single seat. So when people come in here, their seats are perfect. We can't control what happens on the 100 yards, right? But we can control all the surrounding aspects of it. What we're trying to do is create fans for life. The ticket office is right inside. If you make a right through that gate, it's the far right. It's the ticket office. Okay, you're welcome. That wasn't staged, just so you know. Just figured I'd add that in there. And I think those moments and those touch points do. So I think from that aspect is, how can we be different? How can we show them how much we care?
I would consider myself a little bit of an introvert. Toro's definitely not that. Toro's more of an extrovert. He's the life of the party. We're two very different people. Toro brings out a different side of me. My name is Andrew Johnson. I'm the mascot program manager here with the Houston Texans. That's just a really fancy way to say that I'm the guy that wears the bull suit. Got some of the stunt gear that we'll need for our rehearsal later on. This is season 10 for me, and so I've been doing this a long time. When I first started, I was a single guy with no kids, and now I'm married and have 2 kids of my own, and getting to see my daughter light up when she sees Toro, I think that brings a completely different perspective to me, makes this job even more special. So Toro's kind of known for being a little bit of a daredevil here inside the stadium. So we do a bunch of different stunts throughout the season, and today we're going to do a zip line entrance.
You guys are ready?
Yep. All ready? We're going to go from the northeast corner to the southwest corner, zip across the field, and then Toro will get lowered down to the actual field.
3, 2, 1.
Just to make sure that the stunt is as safe as possible, we do some testing. We ask the stunt crew to test the stunt before I actually get on the line. With us being on Sunday Night Football, we have to share the airspace inside the stadium. So usually it's just us up there, but this game we have a sky cam, and so we've got to work with the sky cam team to make sure that our lines don't cross, and so there's a lot of coordination that has to happen there as well.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Run Toro.
Let's do it.
It's no secret that people can sit at home and watch these games for free on TV, but what are we doing to try and make those people want to come to NRG Stadium and want to come to our games? And that's what Toro is all about, is creating that wow factor and create those memorable experiences for our fans.
All right, guys, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead and start. My name is Kim Ramos. I am the game presentation manager for the Houston Texans. I basically oversee every entertainment element that happens on the field. Anything from music, talent, entertainment, pregame, all the way till the end of the game. We're about to do our first run-through of halftime rehearsals, and that means going through all of our cues. We've got our cheerleaders here. They're also going to be a part of our rehearsal. We'll do a couple runs and then do all of our tech rehearsals, test audio, test lighting, all that good stuff.
We can get those speakers out whenever we're ready for the cheerleaders.
Okay. The day before game day is so important, making sure that all of the kinks are worked out before game day so that it gives us a good amount of time to be able to troubleshoot everything. So a couple things that we've had to troubleshoot so far. Power, we had a couple power issues. We needed to call the electricians, make sure we get that turned on. When we do have the large halftime show, that always gives me an extra anxiety. So today is super important to make sure we're set up for success for tomorrow. Good job, good job, good job. Thank y'all for doing that. Appreciate it.
Battle Red Day has been a fan favorite for many, many, many years, even prior to the new uniforms and the change of brand that we've had over the past season. So we spent a good year and a half developing the new uniforms.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
So we went from a crazy process, 10,000 surveys, 50 focus groups that included fans, former players, current players. What do you want to see? When a player puts on that uni and looks in the mirror before they run out of that tunnel, what's going to give you that extra little bit of juice for you to get amped before you run out there?
You gotta see that helmet. You gotta put that helmet out.
When can we put them on?
All those people helped us get there fast to take a 3-year process down to a year and a half, which ultimately leads to this Sunday, which is the first time we're ever wearing our Battle Red uniforms on the field. Aside from the fans coming out in red and a lot of fans rocking those new red unis, you're also going to see our fields decorated with special end zones, our field walls. You're going to see a lot of different branding that typically you don't see. So we'll be red through and through. You throw in about 70,000 red rally towels to that, and you see those things on big plays, it's going to look pretty awesome.
20 hours to kick off, so we've got to set up the cheerleaders' locker room. I'm Casey. I am the director of cheerleader programs. So this year, we actually got new red boots, as you can see. So when we did a uniform rebrand, the reds didn't match anymore with the old boots. Like, we needed something custom to us. So I worked with a Texas boot manufacturer, which is amazing. And they really helped us just try to come up with something unique for our team. Our owner, Hannah McNair, she found something like this online, and she had this idea, and I love it. It was a great one. Honestly, I never did I think I would get to dabble in uniform creation, and so to see these come to life has been really special for me, and something that I don't know if I'll ever get to do in my career again, but it's been so much fun.
To the Detroit, 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 to the defending, 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 in an advisory role, in an advisory role, in an advisory role, in an advisory role. I'm doing these warm-ups in order to get real sharp for later. I am not one of those people who rolls out of bed in the morning and is totally articulate, eloquent. It doesn't happen for me that way. Things that come up in a football game, a pickup of about 5, a pickup of about 5, a pickup of about 5. The team warms up on the field. You see their warm up. The quarterback's loosening up the arm, the receivers getting used to the lights, all that kind of stuff. They need a warm up. I also invented a word combination to help with W's and R's and L's. Orlando Woolridge will reportedly require rewarding work as a wide receiver. Try to say that 5 times fast, and you might get into some trouble. But I do these things so I don't get into trouble later if those kinds of combinations come up. This is a 3 to 4 hour live performance, and this is what I love about play-by-play. You don't know what's gonna happen. 70,000 people could go home disappointed or could go home elated, and you don't know. So it's a live performance, unscripted entertainment, and I look at it that way.
H-Town.
Hello, everyone. Hello, sir. Hi. Chad Clements. I am the Senior Director for Aramark, and I oversee our premium division here at NRG Stadium. It's going to be a great game. We are officially sold out in the suites. All suites are taken. And so that entails I have all of the club level, all of the all-inclusive clubs, all of suites, and anything that's really like a private area, I oversee. So we are headed to our cold kitchen. It is where all of our cold food is prepped for all of our suites and caterings and all-inclusive clubs. All right, here we go. We're not a restaurant. You can go into a restaurant and cook a great meal, but it's just one meal. We have to cook a meal for 70,000 guests at one time. We are 6 hours from kickoff, so we're double checking to make sure our food's fresh for our suites, making sure we have all of our salads prepped, our watermelon salads, you name it, our sushi, all of those cold items. We want to make sure they're fresh down here, kept cold until we take them up to suites. On a normal game day, we go through over 900 pounds of brisket on top of 800 pounds of ribs, 1,200 pounds of queso, 1,200 pounds of Texas chili. We also have over 30,000 pieces of chicken tenders that we cook every game day just for fans to enjoy. So you name it, we do it.
All right, Chef Mark, what is this?
This is our roasted pig that we're going to be serving in the press box today. We've done it in chartreuse to give it the battle red color today. It also has our Panda Texas logo on there.
In the morning games, people are a little slower to react, and in the night games, they come in and they are hungry, they are thirsty, and they are ready to party.
These are our famous dessert carts. Yes, we have 22 of them we operate on a game day here. So you have your cakes, your cheesecakes, your cookies, chocolate dip, strawberries, you name it, you have it as an option here. But what we're most proud of here is our Boozy Bears. So they are vodka soaked gummy bears. We started them about 5 years ago, and they are a game day favorite. We sell over 5,000 products just on our dessert carts every game day from the individual items.
We've been fortunate enough to have 2 Sunday night football games this year, and the fans come in and they have set new records for how much they have consumed.
So let's see if this fits. All right, how's that? Right around this time, what I want to do is I want to go and hit all the stores. The Team Shop employees, they are starting to open, putting out the merchandise. When you look at the sports teams and what sports teams offer, there's a lot of men's product, but we've really made an effort this year to really bolster up the women's product that we have. And the female fans love going and checking this store out. It's one of our really, really big hot spots in the stadium. The key pieces here, like this is a new sequined jacket that just came in, and then you've got those back there, and the H-Town Blue Texans sequined jacket there too. This is the first time with all this Battle Red merchandise that we brought in for this game. This is the first time where you're gonna have 70,000 people here at the stadium and have the opportunity to buy Battle Red. So we expect all those hoodies, all these t-shirts just to fly off the shelves. So at 3 o'clock, we will open the doors. People will come in, and you'll see a lot of people gravitating to 2 areas in the store. This hat wall right here, have a lot of fans who go there, and then the other big area is going to be the jersey wall back there. So fans love jerseys, right? They want their CJ jersey, they want their Will jersey, and they want it in one of the various colors because we launched 4 new jerseys this year. Okay,
gotta
nice.
go Sparkles. Gotta go Sparkles. Look at that. Y'all are ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Awesome. Got Stroud and Collins. That's great.
The fan response over the last 2 years has been incredible. And if you look at the revenue so far from our 4 home games, we've exceeded every regular season in Texans history, and we still have 4 games to go.
Oh, look at that chain. You mind showing off that chain real quick?
I think it's a combination of the team performance, the rebrand, just all the hard work that this internal team has done to make sure that we create awesome product that all fans want to buy.
We are, let's see, what time is it? It's 3:37, 5, 6, 7, about 3.5 hours prior to kick at this point. We are headed to drumline rehearsal. So we're gonna do a sound check with them. We like to time everything just to make sure that we have accurate timing for come game time. We know exactly how long their performances are gonna be. What makes our show unique is really all of the talent that we have. A very, very talented group of cheerleaders, drumline, and everybody. So everyone works together to put on a show that is super, super unique. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Heck yeah. All right, guys. Okay, so we're gonna go run it from the top. We're gonna time it all, and pretty much as usual. Cool? To me, it's super special because we don't get many opportunities to do this. The goal at the end of the day is for our fans to feel the energy so that it transfers to the team, and then at the end of the day, get that win. Perfect. All right, and go HTC.
This weekend, we've got a lot going on getting ready for this game day. We do new choreography for pieces. Sometimes we'll throw in a little chunk that they already know.
Here we go, kicky kick to the back, ho down, all the way around.
And we just start putting it together and piecing it. And it's figuring out how do we perform as a team. All of the cheerleaders have either full-time jobs or they're full-time students. And then they come here and they practice at night. So this is a night job for us. So it's hard on them as athletes to find that balance. The amount of effort they have to put in outside of practice is actually way more than you would expect.
3, 4, 5, yeah, 7, yeah.
I talked to them a little bit about how I need them to add that punch into their movement, because to the audience, that's going to correlate as energy.
We're gonna hit that low V, control it. You're just losing it right here.
Someone out there in our 70,000 plus fans, it is someone's first game. And so how are you gonna make their game special? Because it's special for the cheerleaders as well.
That was good. That looked good. All right, y'all grab water and then we'll circle up.
We have this one moment we get to come together at the end of sound check.
Anytime someone's asked me what my favorite uniform is, it's battle red. Like, y'all just, you look so beautiful in it. Y'all shine. It's amazing. And so I can't wait to see y'all shining tonight on Sunday Night Football for all of our fans.
We do a little prayer. We have a chant that gets us hyped before we hit the locker room and do all of their pregame appearances.
Who are we? ATT! Who are we? ATT! Who are we? ATT! Let's go, girls! Woo! Great job, great rehearsal, y'all.
Let's do 20 boxes. I have the sizes here on the breakdown, and then we'll also do the nameplate cards as well. It's all about gifting now, right? So we're gonna take care of our influencers, do some of our new, latest, hot, red, battle red merch. I mean, it has everything you need, right? You got the bullhead, repping H-Town always. So a lot of teams and clubs in the NFL don't have influencer suites per se. They may host them, but we really knocked out the park with actually having a place for our influencers to actually come, congregate, meet, do business with each other on game day. It's gonna be a packed house. So we're probably looking at about 20 to 25. So it's gonna be rocking and rolling. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. We'll make it work. The great part about being in Houston is that we have a true melting pot of just people in general, right? Everyone from artists and entertainers to comedians to bloggers. And one thing we've done differently this season is we've been inviting, some of our opposing team influencers to the stadium with us as well, giving some good Southern hospitality. So make it feel like, you're in your living room watching the game and everyone just has a great time.
My name is Zach Tarrant. I'm the Senior Manager of Photography and Team Photographer for the Houston Texans. What we're doing right now is we are photographing player arrivals. This is something that happens before every home game.
The first one?
Nice. Some players really value game day fits. Everybody knows this, everybody loves that content. Kurt, what's up, man?
Hey, Zach, how you doing?
Doing great. When I photograph a player, my goal is to really get 2 good keepers per guy. One good close-up, one good full length, that's kind of the goal for everybody that walks in. There really is a certain point in every stride that I think is kind of the most flattering, and it's kind of that mid-stride with 1 foot in front. But then some of the glasses, jackets, jewelry, that close-up shot is very good to get to kind of show those details. If you put those in the Instagram story along with the full-length pictures, those images kind of inform each other in a nice way and kind of highlights the outfit. Jaime, what's up, man? Appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
4.5 hours from opening doors to our public, and 10 minutes from opening the first set of parking lots. So in here, where you're sitting, is command post, and I guess it's the hub and the heart and soul of everything that happens.
Okay, guys, we're gonna pre-shift. If you guys could pull out your notes. So it is a 7:20 kick. Doors are advertised for 5:30, but at 5:15, we will go ahead and open all stadium doors.
Every call that happens on property for the game, other than what happens on the gridiron by the football players, comes through this group.
We just got a wet spill call, and so what I'll do is I'll type in wet spill, and I will assign it to housekeeping and cleaning, and I'll put what section it is, and we track all of that, and then what will happen is it will then go to our housekeeping dispatcher so that she can dispatch somebody to go clean it up right away.
This area here is literally just parking command and control here. They have every gate and every entrance available at their disposal here.
So this is gate 8. We're about to open up this gate here in a few minutes. Once we get the go-ahead from Juan and the Texans, we'll open up gate 8 for the Platinum lot.
The team's out doing an amazing job, and what I'm doing is just kind of monitoring some of the data and the tools that we built over the last couple of years. So if you look right here, so this is one of the focus areas that we're wanting to is to see exactly where we are and how fast people are arriving. So if you look right here, we currently have 3,000 cars that have scanned in.
Yeah, we always start with the business needs. We want to use data to make the best decisions and create the best fan experience. Using the parking dashboard we're showing here.
I also have a tracker here that's tied to our parking system. It's literally counting as we go. And all of this is really tied, you asked how did this happen? It's mobile ticketing. So we use tools like this. This is just parking, but we have it whether it's for food and beverage, whether it's scan rates, whether it's music, whatever it may be. Well, the data and the information that we have through that ability that allows us to improve the experience is really, really valuable.
We're about 2 hours from kickoff, so we come out here, do a radio stage hit on the pregame show. The energy is high for tonight. Battle Red Night, the Lions, prime time, let's rock.
So as you can see, the crowds are coming in, the energy's lifting, everybody's having such a great evening, the roof is open, the night is beautiful, the weather is beautiful, so they're out there tailgating and enjoying all the barbecue and stuff.
You love it, Houston Texans all the way.
We're in the Ticketmaster suite an hour before kick. We have some of our influencers here.
It's on the way, man. Go Texans. I got it tatted on me. Yeah.
And we got Killer Calione here as well.
H-Town represent, man. Go Texas. Go on, it up, baby.
All the food, all the beverages. A nice place to come and just hang out, chill, watch the game, and enjoy yourself. H-Town, we're ready. Let's do this.
Now we get to chat with the men behind the mics. Gentlemen, this is as big as it gets.
It is.
On a Sunday night.
Massive, massive prime time, and you can just tell this is not your normal Sunday nooner, okay? Let's go, baby! People are everywhere around this facility early, ready to rock.
Crowd's coming in, and before every game, I go shake Bobble Mark's hand. His name's Bobble Texan, and I've been doing it for almost 20 years to make sure that we get good luck to get the game kicked off well.
All right, we're about 25 minutes until kickoff, so things are about to get very interesting right now, but we got this.
When you look at a script, there's a core portion of the script that you're like, this is the meat of the show. And I think it's really that time from when the players leave warm-ups until kickoff.
There's a lot of coordination that happens with all of our game presentation elements. I am communicating with our lead field manager, Kim Tabria. Go ahead. She's really managing all of the movements that happen on the field. And then I'm communicating with all of our other game day staff as well to make sure that they are where they need to be.
We're at the top of the tunnel and moving stuff into place here.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
The experience has to be better in the stadium than what they see on TV.
Kim to Toro crew, you guys all set with Toro?
It's so much more than a football game. It's an entertainment experience. It's a show.
Go, 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 Toro!
I've never felt this much energy and excitement in the city of Houston for Texans football. We're just excited to help lead that energy, lead the home field advantage, and hopefully root on the Texans to a big win against the Lions.
We're gonna go right into HTC, guys.
Working with the cheerleaders is a blessing. On the worst day of my job, I promise you that it's 10 times better than anything else I could be doing.
It's 10 minutes to kick off. We just finished the cheerleaders pregame performance. They're headed over to the tunnel for our player intros.
Doors on standby and
Yes.
cryo on standby.
Standing by.
Now entering the field, the Detroit Lions.
We'll have the starting lineups coming up as they've hit the lights at NRG Stadium. What a sight as the team is ready to come out of the tunnel.
And go mariachi.
Go.
Doors on standby. Open doors, open doors. Send them. Nice.
Get H-Town loud as we introduce the offensive starters for your Houston Texans.
We're waiting on Joe Mixon, but we can start with 54.
Okay, go with 54, send them.
Number 54, Jared Rehearsal.
All right, we got all starters. We're ready.
Copy that. Send 3.
The moment that we open up that tunnel and the players run out and we do team intros, with how loud that building gets and those fans on their feet.
Number 3, Tank
That moment, that energy is at its height.
Send 28.
Number 28, Joe Mixon.
And send 7.
And number 7, C.J. Stroud.
Good shot here.
This is just an exciting matchup in H-Town here tonight.
All right, we're going to a moment of silence, guys.
All right, let's start opening flag, guys. Let's start opening flag. Go anthem.
Oh, say, can you see?
With it being Battle Red game, we are bringing a huge field-size flag that will cover the entire field. We're also excited to enhance all of our pregame show with additional pyro and cryo off the roof, so we're excited for all the extra enhancements at pregame.
1, go, pyro.
When you look at our game day experience, it is different than anything that the Texans have done in previous years.
Lights on, lights on.
Our brand is fresh, our uniforms are fresh, our video board and our in-stadium show is fresh and unique. We've just kind of dialed that notch up just a little bit more every single game.
Try to hustle the flag off, Nate, as quickly as possible, please.
All right, here we go with coin toss, guys.
Amazing night to see everything come together between the uniforms, these field walls that are at first, the end zones that are at first, the players coming on those uniforms. What a moment for our club. What a moment for the McNairs tonight.
Good evening, gentlemen.
There's about 6,300 employees that are working here on a game day. And in our world, we're taught or we're trained to be in the shadows. If no one knows we exist, we've sort of done our job. And we're okay with that.
Hey, bring it up! H-Town on 2! H-Town on 2! 1, 2! H-Town!
Texans fans are just so excited about where the team's at and where we're heading, and so that energy and that excitement is what excites me about Sunday Night Football. Being on primetime in front of the whole country.
3, 2, 1, H-Town chant.
When he says H, I need you to say town. H! H! Let's go!
Great job with pregame, everybody. Y'all did awesome. Great job. Great job. Great job.
Texans in the brand new Battle Red. This is head to toe with the chrome helmets, chrome face mask, a look you've never seen. Primetime game, Texans, Lions, we are ready to rock at H-Town.